Hey guys, Stace here with your weekly XStream video update. Just a couple quick things for you. First of all, I want to say that I am loving what I see God doing in the lives of your students. And I don't know if you have had much conversation with them about that stuff lately, but let me encourage you to do that. Let me encourage you to take the time to dive into what God is doing in their lives and share what God's doing in yours with them. In this email and the other emails that I'm sending you, I'm going to start sending you some questions that you can use to kind of reinforce the things that we're teaching at XStream, and some things that you can use to help you dive into discipling your own kids. Because honestly, that's your biggest role as a parent. I tell you this all the time. Your voice is the most important voice that your kids will hear in terms of their own spiritual growth. So let me do what I can to help you. Now this week we're going to be doing Metro Worship, which is one of our highlights each month. We get together with other youth groups from around the center region for a night of worship and prayer. This week we're at Grace Prep, which is on Science Park Road. There's a link with a map to Grace Prep in this email, so if you need directions you can get them there. But in the weeks to come, we're going to be talking about some spiritual growth tools. We call them habits, and we're going to be specifically talking about what your students can do to develop some spiritual habits. So look for those things coming out in the next weeks that follow it. In addition to that, we're going to be doing an intro to discipleship kind of group for any student who has made a recent decision to follow Jesus, or a new decision to follow Jesus, or a renewed decision to follow Jesus, because that's what we want to do. We want to encourage those students to grow in their faith and to follow Him, and so we're going to be rolling that out here pretty soon. But honestly, whatever I can do to help you disciple your kids, it would be my pleasure to put some tools in your hand, to have a conversation, to talk about what's working, what's not working. It's not easy. I know that. My own family is finding it difficult to land on a consistent and regular time to get together and talk about that kind of stuff. Right now we're doing a couple of days a week at 6:50 in the morning, and that's not ideal for anybody, but want to share this with you. This was from my own quiet time this morning. Been doing the Life Journal reading plan, and today I was in Luke 18. This is what happens in Luke 18. Jesus tells his listeners, his disciples, his people, a parable to the effect that they ought always to pray and not lose heart. He goes on to say, in a certain city there was a judge who neither feared God nor respected man, and there was a widow in that city who kept coming to him and saying, "Give me justice against my adversary." For a while he refused, but afterward he said to himself, "Though I neither fear God nor respect man, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will give her justice, so that she will not beat me down by her continual coming." And the Lord said, "Hear what the unrighteous judge says. Will not God give justice to his elect, who cry out to him day and night? Will he delay long over them? I tell you, he will give justice to them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth?" Now, Jesus is not saying that God is like an unjust judge, but he is saying that we need to always pray and not give up. So I don't know what you're facing. I don't know what you're struggling with. I don't know what your family's going through right now, but I want to encourage you to always pray, not give up. That's it. Hang in there. God is going to come through for us in terms of us being the parents that He's called us to be, in terms of our kids waking up to spiritual life, whatever it is. I want to encourage you to hang on. I love your guts, and I'll talk to you soon.